Hey everyone, welcome back. This is another anime review of C3-bu, well, Fellow Women's Academy is its short name. Another one of the anime that I've been reviewing for the summer season of anime this year, and it finally ended. I just put up my review of episode 13 actually, so now I'm ready to review the series as a whole. Alright, so let's get to it. Is directed by Masayoshi Kawajiri, and the music by Kotaro Nakagawa by Studio Gainax. It's produced by Sentai Filmworks. Originally from July 4th, 2013 to September 26th, 2013. The final episode actually aired. And it ran for 13 episodes. And it's got 2 manga adaptations. The first one's called Tokurei Sochi Dantai Stella Jo Gakuin Cho Ka C3-bu, which was written by Ikoma and Getsumin, and illustrated by Kokudo 12go and Getsumin, and published by Interbrain, and demographic is shonen. No, it's not. And it originally ran from April 1st, 2010 to February 4th, or February 24th, 2012, and it ended at 2 volumes. And then the other manga was written by Ikoma and illustrated by Tomomoka Midori, and published by Kodansha, and demographic is seinen. Again, no, it's not. And it originally ran from May 2012, and it's still ongoing with 2 volumes. Alright, so now let's talk about the plot of the series. The plot revolves around our main character, Yura Yamamoto, who is transferring into a new all-women's academy known as Stella Women's Academy. Alright, and she doesn't really have any friends when she goes there, of course, but she ends up there's some girls who try to be her friend and try to enroll her in a specific club, and at first she's reluctant, but at first she's resilient and she doesn't do it, but then eventually she does, and it's known as the Airsoft Club, which their prime objective is to practice airsoft with each other, have fun with it, and enter in tournaments. Alright. And she eventually decides to join the Airsoft Club. Maybe like on a whim or something. I'm not really sure, but she does end up really enjoying it. Alright, and of course there's the other characters. There's Sonora Kashima, who's the leader of the Airsoft Club. And there's the other of the Stellas. Team anyways. There's Rento Kirishima and Karila Hatsuse and Honoka Mutsu and Yachio Hinata. All of which are from differing grades. Like Karila, I think, is the oldest. She's a junior. Alright. And Yachio is the youngest. I think she's a freshman, so they're all from differing grades and whatnot, but all of them are really good friends, and they love playing airsoft with each other. But during tournaments, there's the Meisei team, which are kind of their rivals in a sense, and the leader of the Meisei, from Meisei Women's Academy, that is, and the leader of that team is Rin Haruna. Alright, and her and Sonora have a pretty interesting backstory with one another. Both of them worked under the same master for airsoft, but when that master died, Rin ended up going very cold, believing that winning was the only reason she should play the game. And of course Sonora stayed the same, wanting to have fun above winning. And other members of the Meisei team include Aoi Seto and Aila Hatsuse, who's actually Karila's brother. I don't know why they go to different schools, but that's never explained. It's not really too important either. Alright. So yeah, and the whole anime basically revolves around the Stella team as they practice with each other and they enter tournaments and whatnot. And it's mainly a slice of life series, although it does, like, it's very rare when a slice of life series gets me actually caring about these characters. You know, I haven't cared this deeply about any characters in a slice of life series since Azumanga Daioh. Alright, this series really, and when I looked at the anime chart for the summer, I was with the picture I was thinking, you know, Azumanga Daioh with guns. And really, it's not. You know, it has similar aspects. Some of the comedy is similar, and even some of the character archetypes are similar, but the overall feel and the way it plays out is actually very well different. Although in some aspects it can be compared to Azumanga Daioh, in most it really can't. Right? It's something completely different from Azumanga Daioh. But yes, I did care about these characters. I don't think there's a single character in this series I didn't like. My favorite character by the end was actually Rin. Even though she's a condescending bitch early on, she's probably the most well-developed character in the entire series. Yeah, there's developed characters in a slice of life series. My mind was blown too. Second favorite is, of course, Yura herself, who is she's a very outgoing, well, not really outgoing, but she is a very cheerful person, and you know, she's made mistakes in here, which even Sonora, who's a very outgoing and cheerful person, got pissed at her once because she gave up in one of the battles. And after that, you know, she cut her hair and chose to never give up. And, you know, she's definitely my second favorite character because she also gets a lot of development throughout the course of the series. So, yeah, we have two characters that get a lot of development. God damn. So I didn't... All the other lead characters are... them really left an impression on me. See, one of my problems with the series is it seems like maybe it was a little bit too short, because it seems like that the creators kind of focused mostly on Rin and Yura, and kind of not so much on the other lead female characters, and I was kind of disappointed in that myself. But straying away from the characters and the plot, well, first off, I have to mention that the plot is, I don't want to say it's original because it is a slice of life series. You can't say a slice of life series is original, except for, you know, characters that I actually like. On more of a level than just they are funny. Alright? Characters that actually have some sort of distinguishable personality, which, at least in terms of Yura and Rin, and also Sonora. Sonora also has a distinguishable personality, you know, but yeah, and the plot is not 100% original, I wouldn't say, but it's definitely very entertaining. Alright, now getting over to the music. This is where most of my complaints are going to probably come in, because the music in this series is alright, but I wasn't really blown away by any of the tracks, and I didn't really feel that they were any of them were really too memorable. Even the ending, I did not like the ending very much, but the opening I actually really liked. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I mean what the song is and artist and whatnot, but I really liked that opening. The art is pretty generic and uninspired, and the animation is a real mixed bag. There are times, especially during a lot of the major battles, when the animation will be beautiful, and other times, other than some of the major battles, well, not even all the major battles, just some of them, and other times other than some of the major battles as well. But there's also other times when they literally resort to slideshows intentionally, and it's noticeable when you see these amazingly animated scenes, and then the next thing you know, they're intentionally using fucking slideshows. They don't even try to hide it, and it really drags the series down, I think. Alright. So yeah, so overall, you know, a lot of people compare the series with Azumanga, and in some aspects, it can definitely be compared, alright. The comedy is similar to Azumanga, you know, and some of the character, like some of the generic character archetypes they have there are also similar to Azumanga, but in the long run, it's actually a very different series than Azumanga, and I'm going to add it to the list of very few slice of life series that I actually like. I definitely recommend this series. It gets a personal recommendation from me. If you're into slice of life series, then you will like this. If you're okay with them, but you're looking for something new, this is something new. Okay, I don't literally mean it's new, even though it kind of is, but I mean this is something new that we haven't really seen before in terms of slice of life series, and that's why I highly recommend it as well. But if you just generally do not like any slice of life series, then I couldn't really see this changing your mind, because you know, you might like the battles, but the comedy will just take you away, because it's still slice of life comedy. Like, it doesn't get past that. Alright, so if you're not into that, then I can't see this changing your mind. So yeah, but anyways, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Now, 7.5 out of 10. Because it has its glaring problems. The animation is painful at times. Oh my god, I cannot get over that. But it's still a really good show in its own right, and I do highly recommend it. So yeah, anyways, overall I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.